is. Unique Mecca Audio, man. I'm down here, man. I came down for my man Antone White, welcome home party, Eric Hicks. Yo, this is DC, man. I was down here in Southeast. Like I said, you know, I stayed over there in the Suitland side, over there by Branch Ave. You know what I mean? You know how we do, Marlboro Pike. Big shout out to Shallah. I never forget Shallah. His kids been hitting me. Shallah came down here from New York City, from Queens, when Dapper Dan got knocked, and he started doing what Dap do down here, over there at the strip mall. Y'all know what I'm talking about from DC and Maryland and all that, you know what I mean? Where everybody used to go get their little tailor-made outfits. He had about 5 little sons with him. Now they all grown men. I know every last one of them. They probably don't remember me because they were like 5, 6, 7, some was 2 and 3, you know, but Shallah was a family man. I love him. That's why I'm giving him all this time right now. So y'all understand that, you know, the way Unique Mecca Audio work, the way Bootsy work, the way Kurt Bone work, we from the old cloth. When one eat, we all eat. Y'all ain't see me on nothing major without my brother. You see me on nothing major without my brother, and you never will. You understand what I'm saying? Because when I go to the top, he going to the top. I want to be able to say, yo, I need 5 mil. Yo, Kurt, let me get 5 mil. You know what I mean? So I got to make sure that I put him in a position to make 5 mil. And he want to be able to say to me, yo, Unique, let me get 5 mil. So he got to help me get in a position for 5 mil.
Can I say something?
All day.
Man, what I seen last night was some real tremendous love. My brother called me and said, yo, one of the big dogs coming home.
Antone White.
Antone White invited me to a party. He said, bring all your homies. And I talked to Antone earlier, and he was like, man, I appreciate y'all coming down. Shit, I appreciate you for having me. But my point, what I want to make is, my brother bring me up into that party last night, and yo, it was so much love in there. I don't know how he know all these DC cats the way he would know Harlem cats. I thought we was in New York for a minute. I had to look around, and it's a bunch of DC love here, man. I had so much fun, man, and I learned a lot, and I met a lot of great people, man. So what gonna happen from here on out? We can really make a lot of moves together, man. Tone was saying earlier how we need to not just do it in one city, we need to do it in a movement everywhere, man. And that's what we're doing. And I appreciate Kurt for even having us here in his studio. Look, we still getting love.
Yeah, that's what it's about, man. Everybody gotta stick together, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what your MLK, your boulevard is, your hood, your borough, your city, your section. Like the party had everything in it. You had Northeast, Southeast, Northwest, PG County. You know what I'm saying? You had little VA.
Shout out to Wild.
You had felons in there. You had misdemeanors in there. You had civilians in there. You know what I'm saying? It was one love, man. But I want to touch on Shaw also, man. Shaw, personal friend of mine. He used to make a lot of clothes for me during my party days. You know what I'm saying? So he definitely been doing it big down here for forever.
Exactly.
Right? Forever, man. But like I say, man, Tone, man, did his thing, you know what I'm saying? Touched the ground, a lot of good men showed him love, a lot of queens showed him love, you know what I'm saying? And every time I was talking to him locked up, this is all he talked about. He was on this unity joint, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to call him Martin Luther King, but he was some real unity joint, you know what I'm saying? So, man, Slim out here, walking his walk, man, bringing good men together, you know what I'm saying? Like you say, he ain't never lied, man. All the good men fucking Unique, you know what I'm saying? And I was from a time when DC and New York, you know what I'm saying? That was like oil and water, you know what I'm saying? Every dude I talked to speak highly about Slim, you know what I'm saying? Our bad guys, our alright guys, and our chill guys, you know what I'm saying? So that speaks a lot to your character, you know what I'm saying? That you can come in another land, especially something called a swamp, you know what I'm saying? And make those type of relationships, you know what I'm saying? And still be down here now. You in my studio now, I could have told you come in the alley. You here. You ain't say, man, I don't feel uncomfortable. I don't know. Got your family here. You know what I'm saying? So that's big, man. That's
Come on,
big,
man.
Definitely.
You know how we do.
That's big.
You know, this how we do, man. Just so y'all understand, man. That's why I want everybody that follow Unique Mecca Audio right now. When y'all get off, follow Kurt Bone TV.
Yes.
Follow Kurt Bone TV. This is DC and New York coming together, and we got Raleigh in the middle. My man from Harlem, he down in Raleigh doing the movement. Tell him what you're doing down there.
I'm doing Street Knowledge Podcast, man. Make sure y'all check that out, because I'm doing the same thing, giving the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Because we worried about our youths out there going crazy, and we don't want them to go through what we went through. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do half of the things these two guys here did. I did a little bit, but I went and stood up and handled it, came home, and then I said, nah, this is what I want to do. Once I seen the water start getting hot, I just fell back. I picked my poison so I don't have to be the man to go and get locked up and say, yo, do I have to choose to tell or choose to do my time? Because I already know I'm not telling. So I said, nah, I ain't even gonna put myself in that position. So with what you was just saying about his podcast, my brother told me last night, yo, Kurt Bone know how to right now in DC. That nigga, the biggest thing in DC. So I'm like, word. So I go up there and check out Kurt Bone joint. I say, yo, bro, this set is me. He comfortable, it's chilling.
Congratulations, I love it.
Yes, big respect to that, man.
You know?
I'm like, yo, now I come up here on the set. Y'all will see it in a minute. And the way the set is set up, man, this guy took me all the way back, boy, like in real life. So y'all need to see this type of stuff, man.
And let me say this so y'all understand, right? Let me say this so y'all understand. Kurt Bone was out here running. Tell them who you was running with. I don't even want to say the name. Tell them who you was running with and what was going on back in the day so they know who you are for my people.
Right. Yeah, well, back in the day, man, the age when we was considered a murder capital, I went to jail. I was on the Rayford Edmond case. You know what I'm saying? Even when Oppo came to New York, this pre-Oppo, this not when he, did all the things he did. I'm talking 86 to like 88. You know what I'm saying? He ran around me a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So I was in that whole mix. I was indicted on the largest case of DC history. I also was on the water case that y'all gonna see in my documentary, you know what I'm saying? That was the largest water case in DC. It was I was blew up in the building with fire, but that's gonna be for the movie. So I had my hand on a lot of shit in the city. I had the biggest parties in DC for like 15 to 18 years. One of the popular clothing line in DC, 15 to 18 years. Everything came DC I touched. Ira Iverson, Karan Butler, Gil, LeVar Arrington, all the street dudes you can imagine. I knew Zip, I knew Red Jack, Revenge After Rubber Free. I mean, we could have a joke. The dude in New York, my man, they said he died. I found out about a year ago, Big Dave.
Oh man, that's family.
Great man. He used to go to Manny's jewelry store, get the little jewelry, you know what I'm saying? So, man, I got the history from both sides, you know what I'm saying? I always, even back then, you know what I'm saying? That's the joke. Again, pre-Oppo, before he did what he did, we used to go back on the turnpike. He'd be down here the whole time. Joe, what's up, Joe? And as soon as he see that motherfucking sign say LaGuardia and the tongue, he get the tongue hey, son, I say, man, don't start that New York stuff, man. So it's a real little joke we used to do, right? What's his name? But it was all love, man. I'm saying back then, man. So again, that's past history, but I just want to give you a brief because he wanted to say the history, you know what I'm saying? But right now, I'm in the saving lives, you know what I'm saying? I'm messing with kids and older people. You know what I'm saying? The middle people, y'all got to get on board, man, and pull somebody up and help the older people. So that's where I'm at now. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to say about my little time I did, you know what I'm saying? In the case I was blessed, I ended up taking a cop to money laundering, hell strong, and I'm a dude, you ain't gonna never hear about the hot and red shit. I don't even get into that, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a dude to feel like this. I see a lot of dudes talking about they didn't tell. That's good. I don't award that. That's what you're supposed to do. That's like a dude telling me,
I'm a good father.
I spent $5,000 for my son.
Yeah.
You supposed to do that.
There
so
you go.
when you say you ain't tell and that's what you leading with, that ain't what I signed up for. You know what I'm saying? You don't supposed to do that, so they ain't even nothing to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So you're supposed to be a man in all occasions. So we need to pass that down to the youngers, get that dumb thinking out, because for real, we was raised with a lot of false teaching.
A lot of false teaching.
A lot of false teaching. A lot of that shit was false teaching. We falling down, scarring our fucking knees up and don't cry. It's cool to cry if you're a kid. You gotta move your emotions. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you do move your emotions, you shoot up everybody because you ain't never let them out when you supposed to let them out. You know what I'm saying? But we can get on and on, man. We're gonna talk about a lot of stuff, but man, do your thing, man. I'm just happy to be on your set. You know what I'm saying? Talking to you.
Come on, man.
Definitely, man.
But now I want to say this. My man called me and said, yo, my brother Kurt Bone in New York right now.
Oh, yeah.
And, I want you to show him a good time. Because, that's how we do. Like I come down here, they show me a good time. Tell them how we met in New York over the summer.
Yeah, man, look, a beautiful day, man. Cookout at Harlem, man. I ain't never went to the cookout right by the water, you know what I'm saying? What's the name of the park where we was at? What was it called?
Pier?
The Pier?
The Riverside, the
145th
Riverside.
We was actually about to get on the road. We went to the tank fight with something else up there. We was getting on the road. We put the car in. He was like, man, come on down and meet me there. He jumped on the turnpike, came and seen us. We sat down there, my man was tired, ready to go home, but he showed so much love. They got on the grill, got to eating the food, you know what I'm saying? Ended up being a wonderful day, man. The love was there, man. The good brother that you took the picture with, I don't want to mess his name up, Faison, or the older guy, license guy from Harlem.
He talking about Azar.
Azar,
big shout out to Azar, did 38 years in the state.
Yeah, pure gentleman. Them the dudes I was raised up under they'll knock the building down, but when you see him, you only gonna see a gentleman. You know what I'm saying? So
there you go.
And so when I see him, I can feel his energy. That's why I give him a lot of love and talk to him. So Slim, shout out. Keep your head up, whatever you're doing out there, man. Whatever you're doing, Azar, man. Definitely.
Now, it's funny they say Azar. Hold up, so y'all understand. You know, I talk that cocky shit because I am the shit. Let's stop it. That Queens Flip labeled me the cockiest kingpin. It is what it is. This how we talk in Harlem back in the days. So I'm not showing off. I'm not doing none of that. I'm just being Harlem. You know what I mean? Now, when I was growing up, all I heard was Azar, Sickle. You understand what I'm saying? Bat Ross. I'm giving y'all names. Bat Ross is the first one that I know of. That was flossing. Yes. Bat Ross had like 20 cars. Everything was triple black. Bert. You know what I mean? Everything was triple black. You know what I mean? I'm talking about black Cadillac, black Seville. You know, black 633, black Volvo. Everything was triple black, so we called him Bat Ross. That's who introduced flossing to Harlem. You know what I mean? And I want y'all to know that, you know what I'm
saying? He might have came time, but he got knowledge. Your mother and aunts that y'all sneaking around talking, man, pull them up on the females, talk to them. You know what I'm saying? They did everything you did. You know what I'm saying? Everything you doing, they did. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't got to go on the internet. You ain't got to go on no books, no movie to get no knowledge. It's right in your house. It's right in your community. So, man, step to it, man. So I'm telling you, it's some, I know a lot. I know bus drivers. I know a pastor. I know dudes that'll run through the bank and lay everything down. And they pastors now. They driving buses now. You know what I'm saying? And they teaching, they healing, and they giving back their knowledge. So you don't think that it got to be a fair. Don't think it got to be unique. It got to be Kirk Bone. It got to be whoever. You know what I'm saying? Uncle Mike. You know what I'm saying? He got your teacher, Coach Johnson. You know what I'm saying? The information everywhere, man. So again, man, it's just an honor and a pleasure. You know what I'm saying? To break bread with good men. You know what I'm saying? And I like how you had your man with you everywhere. You know what I'm saying? When I seen him on Queens Flip, I'm looking. I thought he was the muscle. I said he making sure the dude don't say nothing crazy, right? When he start talking, you know what I'm saying? You can see the love, man. So that's what you got to do. You got to get back to.
Not to cut you off. The interview with me and Queens Flip with him, my brother, I did mine first, right? Queens Flip, right? My brother just came home. I'm seeing him moving and shaking and filming and he started his podcast without nobody telling him what to do. He just came and fit right in with, he seen what's going on, where the money at. So I see his numbers, I'm like, yo, bro, we gotta take it to the next level. I say, yo, let's go to Queens Flip, man. I called Queens Flip. Queens Flip went and did his research on. I ain't have to tell Queens Flip who he was. He went and did his own research. He's like, he called me back. Oh,
that's my nephew. Shout out to Queens Flip.
Shout out
and
Queens
Flip.
Money. He called me back and said, yo, I got to have him. Yo, tell him to come. I called my brother. He was like, word? And another true story is somebody told Queens Flip play around a lot. And there was a little crazy altercation at the beginning. Just grown men exchanging words. But my point is, the same thing what I said, pull your brother up when he come home. I figured put him on Queens Flip, let him get his numbers up. His numbers is rolling crazy, and now guess what he doing? Pulling me with him. He didn't have to take me with him to do the interview with Vlad. All that's a blessing, and how y'all all together, like New York and DC. I just seen that last night. Like all this shit is making, all this stuff is making sense to me. It's making big sense, man. So that's what it's all about. Pull your brother up, connect with good people, and we listen.
Let me say this, man. When I started my bid in 1993 in Lewisburg, I was there, you know, with your man, your co-defendant. You understand what I'm saying? Now, when we was in the joint, it was all love. It was all stand-up men. We got rules and regulations. You don't tell under no circumstances. You know what I mean? Like I said, yo, they done kidnapped my mother, pistol whipped her, beat her, the whole nine. You understand? And my mother never thought about going to the police. And she knew better than to go to the police. The police didn't help us sell the drugs to get in the situation we got in. None of this is to brag, just letting you know. That's why I told you, don't get involved in the game, because this is how it is. You know what I mean? You get into something in the street, you handle it in the street. When the peoples come and put the handcuffs in you, you handle it in the courtroom. You know what I mean? You don't tell your comrade in. I was here with comrades that I supplied when I was down here in DC Southeast doing my thing, Eastgate, Simple City, and the whole nine. You understand? And their name never came up. It came up, you know what I mean, when the dude told on them and all that, but they didn't know his name because I kept his name out of his mouth. All they knew was what I told them to call him. So the feds didn't know who he was. He's my little man down here in D.C. So I could come down here and walk with these 2 feet in D.C. and dudes know that because of me, they never touched prison soil. You understand what I'm saying? You see this joint, this is Hugo Boss. You know what I mean? My little homie ain't saying that to brag. Just let me do my spit.
Man, talk the trash. You
Let me do me. This is a little Hugo Boss. This blazer. You know what I mean? The little Hugo Boss. I go on the joint yesterday. I forgot to bring the mink coat. I was bringing the black mink to go with the joint, but I'm running trying to get here on time, this and that. I forgot the mink.
And that's what we gonna have to debate on when y'all. Make sure y'all tune the Curb on TV. We gonna talk about this because I had an interview Jim Jones, playful interview. I said, hold on, man. I said they keep Harlem, D.C. We think we the fly. Y'all the fly dude. We gotta talk about that, right? So that's some of the stuff that's the real men talk about as gentlemen and having fun and camaraderie about that. You know
and I'm gonna give you one. I'm gonna bring one in it.
Yeah.
Now, so y'all understand that, first of all, Harlem is the flyest. Let's stop it.
Slow down.
You know what I mean?
Slow down.
Yeah. Harlem is the flyest.
We started it.
Harlem is the flyest.
Let me give y'all some briefings that y'all don't know.
Man.
All the magazines, the rappers got misled y'all. We started the urban fashion with, it wasn't no Call Canal, wasn't no Fat Farm, wasn't nothing up there.
There you go.
There was a little store on Georgia Avenue called the Madness Shop.
Talk to him.
Opened up in 1985. They were selling out the trunk in 84, 83. So all the stuff from the guys from Howard and all that, you got all them puffs, got all them guys. They seen the movement, Russell Simmons, all this. It's documented. But the fact that y'all had the mic, I always fucking know, y'all had the mic, y'all the media capital of the world. But y'all put it out there, you got people saying, man, we doing what Fat Farm do, right? But that's a friendly little fun about it. I want y'all to know that, man. And it birthed a lot of stores. I got a store there all day. We Are One, Hobo, museum right now, high. So that was the birth of it. But so for the record, and let me say one thing.
Man!
I was on the phone with Dapper Dan the other day. And we was talking good friendly about him. And then we was talking, I said, man, I used to go to New York cats. We used to go in there to the store, like that was y'all, they stomping grounds right there, right? So I say, man, let's go. I'm trying to go down Warren Susan Bennett, some shoe joint. They make hand-making shoes.
Yeah.
I say, man, nobody in New York wouldn't know about the store. Dapper Dan say, they don't know about Warren. Hey, man, you know what you do? I said, yeah, man. I said, yeah. So that was a free little battle.
But if I'm saying this how real I am, I'm gonna give you. But you talking about the debate? Because we are gonna stop this right off the bat. I'm not gonna let him get away and talk about no DC flying in Harlem. Let's stop it. I love DC. DC love me. We family. But I am gonna give DC their props, and I'm gonna bring you on a flashback.
Okay.
I come down and I'm gonna give Baltimore their props. Let's not forget Baltimore. Let's not forget Wild Out. Thanks for coming to Tone Joint. My man Flip. You know what I mean? Everybody. Now I'm gonna give y'all one about DC. I come down here and I go over to Landover Mall. You know what I mean? I'm looking all in the store.
Right.
You know, this like 89.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm looking for the Indian jacket.
Right, yeah.
You know that leather jacket?
Yeah.
With the Indian frills.
Okay.
It started down here in DC.
Right.
So you know DC get their props too. Right. I'm definitely gonna talk my Harlem shit.
Right.
But DC, they had the leather jacket that had the frills like a cowboy jacket. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. That started right here. This where I got hit to it at. And then I brought that up to New York. Now, you know, and the rappers, they follow what me and, you know, AZ and Peter Shue and, you know, Homicide Lou and Gangster Lou and what us street men is doing. But when I brought that joint up with the frills that I got from DC, and let's talk about the Guess jeans with the pencil pocket. Let's not forget that the old school, they know. Remember the Guess jeans with the pencil pocket? Because Guess jeans was made more like what they call today skinny jeans.
Right, skinny jeans,
and fitted jeans. But then they put, and the Jabot and all that, they put the little pencil pocket on the side where a pencil could go in, but that allowed it to have a little pleat. That's DC. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm going to talk my shit. Harlem still the flyers. Let's get it right.
Harlem, man. Look, y'all 1B. Y'all ain't second. Y'all 1B. You know what I'm saying? We 1A. You know what I'm saying? Y'all take your 1B, man. You know what I'm saying? I be going up silver, you know, so let me eat in peace and I be up silver. Don't be running down top of y'all to fly. Let me eat in peace, man. Y'all 1B. Y'all some nice with it, but we 1A, man. Jim Jones, his
big
queen,
shout out to Jim Jones.
What's his queen name?
Chrissy.
I just seen something. Recently, she got interviewed with Red, or might was an old record, and she say, the first MC I ever seen, I got in DC. You know what I'm saying? And she was moving way back in the day. Shout out, Queen. Shout out. I ain't never know you personally.
Big shout out to Chrissy.
I know you're an honorable queen.
Yeah, Chrissy.
So I'm just saying, but we ain't gonna get that, because this will be all day, man. We got to get on Kirkbone TV, man. I'm happy to be on Unique Audio. You know what I'm saying? Make sure DC follow Unique, man. You ain't say the name of your page.
Street Knowledge Podcast. Make sure y'all hosted by yours truly, your boy Big Boosie, man.
Make sure y'all follow both of them, man. It's an honor and pleasure, man. Also, my YouTube channel is Kirkbone TV, and my Instagram is Kirkbone, CURTBONE_DC, man. And let's break some bread, man.
But just so y'all know, man, because we ain't going to end it like that, Harlem is the flyers. You know what I mean?
Well, we get on Kirkbone TV, I'm going to flip that.
You see what I'm saying? That's what I got to deal with.
And I'm from Harlem. I ain't gonna go back and forth because there's two of us up here.
Yeah, go two,
so I'm gonna let them.
Let's go.
But I said,
let's get a head up fight.
That's how
old
families
school
do.
shit.
Yeah,
Let them
exactly.
two rumble, let them get it over with, and all that. You know, say no jumping on.
But the proof is in the pudding that Harlem is flyers. Let's get that right.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Puff Daddy, he Jones, all them dudes, he took his what's that, Timberlands and all that stuff he put on there.
Yeah.
That's what kind of foundation. Who y'all call the fashion guru of the world? Kanye West. Guess what he said? When I was hanging down to spend out at my uncle's house in D.C., they gave me my sense of fashion. So I took the polo sweat hood, the polo suit, and took it up there. Now he supposed to be the guru.
You see how DC
got his vision from down here.
You see how DC
But I'm gonna say I got a lot of ammo on that type of shit, but we won't leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? Cause every time I was all with deep New York guys, they kill. I say we ain't talking basketball. I might say Michael Beasley. They go get somebody in Brooklyn. That's the largest fourth city, what's the name, right? So I will never do from across the town. They go get a nigga from Mount Vernon. I say, man, come on, man. Y'all putting the whole state, you know, against the city, man. But that's all the fun ride we used to have, man, talking that New York DC
But
stuff,
this is what men look like, just having a friendly conversation. Like I said, man, Antone White, thank you. The party was phenomenal.
Yes.
I couldn't drink because, you know what I mean, I'm on my little papers. They allowed me to come down. The bottles was flowing. The females that were bringing out the bottles was banging.
Crazy.
You know, I saw all the good men. You know what I mean? Bonaparte,
my man Rose, Mike P, Lil P.
You know,
shit, they was all in there, man.
You know, Lamar from New York. You know what I mean? Wild Out from Baltimore.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? I mean, everybody was up in there, man. You know, Latif. You understand what I'm saying? It was beautiful, man. I mean, Tone, thank you. But this is how men look. Right. It don't matter where you from. It's where you at. And this is where we at, man, in here. You know what I mean? Just so you understand, I'm down here to do my man joint, but I just had to let them know that Harlem is the flyers. You know what I mean? So that's all this is. Please don't say nothing.
Harlem rise.
All right, that's what I'm saying. You know, but
Harlem,
we love DC, man. But when I was in the system, big bro, I'm letting you know that all your men, you know, help me down. Like they'll tell you I'm a gentleman. I don't look for problems. When problem come, I solve problems.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I don't look for it. But if anything happens, your man is right there. Yo, what's up, Unique? You know what I mean? And that's why, you know, Larry Moe, Latif, you know, Rat, ER. Yo, I love my people, man. That's all I'm gonna say. It ain't just a city. I love my people. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Tone partner Ron, good man. He was in there. Ron was in there. Yeah, a lot of good men, man. You did your thing, Slim. You did your thing, man.
It was
everything
wonderful.
you said you was gonna do, you was behind that wall. You came out, you doing it, you practicing, you orchestrated, and you got a lot of people in one room, man. And everything don't be looking as it was, but the love was in there last night. If a dude had a personal feeling, I couldn't detect it, and I got a thermometer for that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of love in there, man. So keep doing what you're doing and keep pushing. You know, Big Brother will support whatever you do, man.
And I'm gonna end it with this because we gotta get my man joint started. You know what I mean? Let me take this off. You know what I mean? It's my little Hugo Balls. Big shout out to Marlo and my man Henry. You know what I mean? I'm gonna take that off. This how I went down. But this right here, I only did that because right now, I ain't never did this. You know, I keep a bucket hat on or something like LL had a baseball hat. But I'm gonna take my hat off to my man Antone White.
Oh man,
thank you, brother.
That's love.
Thank you. I took my hat off to my brother. So you understand. That's how much love I have for him. So if you don't know now, you know. And I'm going to do an interview with him so y'all know who he is. You understand what I'm saying? My hat is off to you, big bro. DC, I love you. Kirkbone, thank you for having me. You know what I mean? This how family do. And you know, I had to bring my brother down here with me. You know?
DC.
Salute to DC, man. All right?
Peace.